So I want you to imagine it's World War II. It's the Battle of Britain. Germany's firing V 2 rockets at the British. The Blitzstocke is bombing British homes, families, hospitals, and children and families are dying. Then Britain fights back and they go to Nazi Germany and they destroy the Nazis. Would you declare the British to be the tyrants and the Nazis to be the victims? No. All right. Let's pretend Emperor Hirohito and Prime Minister Tojo bomb Pearl Harbor, and right after they bomb Pearl Harbor, they call for a ceasefire and call for peace. Both scenarios seem absolutely ridiculous, yet non-stop I'm seeing pictures like this pop up on social media. I want to remind everyone what Hamas did to Israel. This was a terrorist attack of pure evil. Hamas also kidnapped a bunch of little kids and beheaded them. They kidnapped senior citizens and little kids, and they're torturing them. Israel has been bombed by Palestine for a long time, and they want to stand up and say they're tired of being pushed around. But many of you are saying Israel has no right to protect itself. Do you know where Palestine was, or the Palestinian people were, during World War II? At the time, the land was part of the British Empire. And the Grand Mufti, he was the Grand Mufti for both the Palestinian people and the Turkish people. That's him shaking hands with the Nazis and him right beside Adolf Hitler. So, of course, people forgot about that. So what about that famous argument that came from Barack Obama? Only natives have the right to deny immigrants because they're the first people there. That's true for Native Asians, Native Europeans, Native Americans. So who are the native people to that land? Israel was there 2,000 years before Palestine even existed. Therefore, they can't be both the natives and the occupiers of that land. And I know why a lot of you hate Israel, because they're the most Western nation. So by definition, you probably support North Korea over South Korea. And how many more of these incidents are we going to have where Palestine starts a war with Israel, Israel wins, and Palestine plays the victim card? Heck, do you remember when the hospital incident happened? When you all said a country that destroys a hospital doesn't deserve to exist? Then once evidence came out, it was Hamas that destroyed it. You're like, well, yeah, but whatever. You guys keep lying about history. This is the fact. Palestine is relatively a new state. Israel never stole land from Palestine because it never existed in the past. And you all forgot when the Palestinian people celebrated the terrorist attacks of 9/11. But Palestine, for some strange reason, the Palestinian people are always the victim. Now, something you should know about me and my friends is I'm a Buddhist and I'm a Zionist. My best friend, or one of my closest friends, she's a Muslim Zionist. I support the state of Israel because they have the most women rights, gay rights, and the most human rights, even for most Buddhists. She supports the state of Israel because it has the most women rights and it has the most Muslim rights. In fact, Israel has more Muslim rights than most Muslim nations do. Many Muslims serve in the Israeli military. They can run for office, members of the Supreme Court, and they're allowed to be members of Israel. There's such a thing as Muslim Israelis.